I'll cook 2 cups of rice again today. Is the pot I want in the dishwasher? The answer is no. Where is the pot I want? Pardon? 3 cups of rice? It's the mystery of the disappearing pot. Every day. I don't know. The medium one that I always use. Don't worry. I solved the mystery, everyone. Phew. Also, I was gonna ask Sam, the pork belly I noticed like wasn't browning that much. Do you have to turn the Traeger up a bit?
We will closer to the end.
Okay.
We heard 375 for hunger. I cleaned everything, it should be fine.
Okay.
By reason, everything isn't ready.
2 cups of jasmine rice. Like I cooked 2 cups yesterday for us, and then there was a portion left over that no one ate. And I don't know if Wayne is coming back for food today. It might just be us. 2 cups of rice kernels. That's literally all I buy too. Because it's the best one, obviously, Weasel. But then I'll never forget the time that we did buy basmati. And then it ended up being tainted. That was my first experience with rice weevils.
Yeah.
His appetite is waning, Annie. Okay, now I'm just gonna prep 2 cups of water in this cup for the rice to start, but we will need 4 cups for those 2 cups of kernels. Saw this massive bag, looked like a war bag. You almost bought it though, of the rice. You should have. Rice, broccoli, complete. Green onion, and some sauce. What the heck? Ah!
What?
Kate's not gonna lose it today, I swear. Everything's totally fine. Just every time I open the fridge door, stuff falls out. I'm not gonna lose it, I swear. Refrigerator attack, that's what I'm saying. No one's safe here, Dust. These are really large. I'm gonna do the 2 that aren't as nice. Those ones. You have to have brown rice most of the time, Scoots. But you prefer jasmine. I mean, like, I don't mind brown rice. But yeah, we all have a preference, don't we? The kitchen might be haunted, Titan. In this building? Oh, someone like lost their baby in the building yesterday. While we were waiting to go meet someone to give them a Lego set. This guy just like comes running down the stairs, or like out of the elevator first. Well, no, sorry, I gotta back it up. We had come out of the elevator to this guy asking us if we lost our baby. And I said, no, man, I don't have babies. And he's like, oh. And the kids literally just running alone by themselves. Yeah, someone lost their baby yesterday in the building, Kimmers. And so then eventually, I think it was the dad, comes literally flying out of the elevator. And this dude is already escorting the little girl like back to where he thinks that she might live. Comes flying out. He's like, did you see a baby? We're like, yeah, it went that way. It went that way. And he just like goes booking it up the stairs, and I was like, well, that was interesting. How do you lose a baby? I don't know. It's only a 4-story tall apartment. It went that way. I literally said that. I didn't know what else to say. I wasn't ready to be bombarded like that. Not my baby. Yeah, they must have misplaced it. Oh yeah, and then after, we could hear the dude with the daughter, once he got reunited, he's like, don't do that to Dad. I'm like, but you're the one that left her. And hi, Squidge, how are you? Okay, we're just gonna thinly slice. Actually, should we do kind of a fancy cut since we have time today? Come in closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. We'll do it on the bias. So the onions will be cut like looking a little bit longer, but it looks really nice when you do it for garnish. So just hold them at an angle, but still slice it nice and thin. Yeah, that's right, Paloozer. Don't do that to Dad. Like, maybe you should have been paying attention. We did it. I'm stopping there. It's starting to fall apart anyways. Kimmer says, yeah, fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh? Looks so good when you sprinkle it. We're topped up. Paloozer's seen many a family problems. Yeah, work in retail or anything like that, you get the full experience of how humans really are. You cut them with scissors? I've seen that. I mean, it's not really barbarian. There's worse tools to use to cut green onions, I would say. I don't feel bad about that. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom one more time. I will be right back. Hold tight. Hello. A black fridge? Welcome to Canada. This is where the crazy black fridges live. I wish I could do that, Paloozer. I will say though, every time we come back to society, I would like to just live in the Arctic full time now. Okay, our green onion complete. Let's make up a little bit of sauce. I'm gonna go rummaging for some bottles. We'll do soy sauce, maybe a bit of sweet soy. I want to mix some gochujang in, which is a Korean chili paste.
I think you're also ready to
Maybe some oyster.
live in your truck now.
I'm ready to live in my truck now that we did the Arctic job, is what you're saying? Oh, and my favorite. I love, love, love sesame oil with pork belly rice bowl or any type of rice bowl. Oh no, I got you, Scoots. No, Scoots got herself. But there's frozen pizza in the freezer? Do you even know me? I don't have any sort of frozen pizza in here. We did really good, like, clearing it out. It's basically just nuts. Toasted sesame oil? I don't know, this one says pure. But toasted is nice. Did it look like there was some sediments down there? Mish. You're the best. Yeah, put the truck on the ice road. One day. Did you say it was time for me to do something with the pork belly?
Nope.
Okay. What did you say earlier? It's time for me to what? He mentioned something, chat. Next things that I'm finding back here. Sweet soy sauce. I'm not gonna go with the fish sauce today. But I actually might go with just a little bit of mirin. It's Kaiser Zephan. Welcome in. Sell smoked pork to Ice Road truckers. Oh, we asked for 2 massive Traegers up at work and 2 Robo Coupes, and I think both of the things have been ordered, which is amazing. Imagine cooking with 2 Traegers up there. Because we literally said, we're like, you can't bring any other humans up here because we don't have the space or even the equipment to cook all the food. Like, we're already maxed out using 2 or 3 now immersion circulators, and that's because we only have like 2 ovens. Yeah, then we're definitely going back up, right? One of the camp managers, he's from Finland, and he's just like the greatest human ever. He's also been a chef before, so like he understands what we go through too. So he always just tries to make our life easy. I told him it was on my bucket list to go up and visit Finland with him. Let's use this little bowl and mix some stuff up together in it. I think we're gonna start with this goodness. Our hot pepper paste, and then I always find it gets very hard when you let it sit in the fridge for months. So the way to loosen it back up is I just use a bit of warm water. Almost steep it like a tea, and then you're able to mix it in. But like, it's not bad when it goes to this like dehydrated stage, let's say. And I really like the Korean chili paste because it's got this nice floral flavor rather than it just being like super duper spicy. Yeah, actually you can taste like the sweetness and the fruitiness of the chili. Yeah, looky Luso, how are you? Oh yeah, Bod. We had guys coming up to us saying that they asked if they could stay because they don't want to go home. Because the food was so good. So that makes us feel really good too. Just getting a whisk. The whiskey business. It might take a little bit. You'll see. Sometimes I even microwave it too. It was also kind of sad coming home this time because there's a lot of guys that we've been cooking for the last like months, like what, half a year, I would say, that aren't coming back to site this time. Is their contract was finished with a company called Leadcore. And so they're being like put into different sites now in Saskatchewan. It was like so sad to like see everyone saying bye, because like you really bond over food and stuff, right? Okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave now that I kind of blitzed it up a bit. Thank you, Lookie, for the 500 bits. Looks like wing sauce, almost. And yeah, the level of food, like where else? You're not gonna find duck confit being cooked by anyone up in Nunavut. Like we get to cook them stuff like that because they actually eat it, right? Like we can kind of go more fine dining. That is a really cute show, Annie. Whoa, like instantly smelled it. Now let's see. You only discovered it this year. Sometimes it plays on the satellite TV when we're at work. Can be a bit distracting. Just keep stirring. I want to do a little bit more liquid. And then we'll do a couple more seconds, and then it should go nice and smooth. And yeah, the color of these chilies is really nice too. So vibrant red. Ta-da! Probably microwaving this too brought out more flavors. Yummo. Has anyone ever used the Korean chili flakes? So it's like this, but just the flakes instead. On those, I learned this the hard way. Is once you open those chili flakes, because they're like actually kind of fermented, is you gotta put them in the freezer or in the fridge. Is I left them out at room temp, because that's just like what you do with all the other chili flakes you have, right? It goes moldy. I was like, yo, that's a first. I was so sad. The steak yesterday. Okay, so this was just the gochujang. And now we're gonna do a little bit of oyster sauce. We're gonna make a melange. This one is so difficult to get out. Ye old glass bottle. It doesn't want to leave. We'll stop there. That's some thick stuff. I'm gonna wash off the lid too. Hey Val, how are you guys doing this weekend? Probably Palooza, but I didn't even eat half of it yesterday. That chicken fried steak, man. Maybe that is the problem. I didn't get enough of my beef fix. Oh, I'm sorry, Amp. No, moldy chili is not tasty. No, no. Yeah, you told it, Kaiser. Okay, next up, we're gonna do some sesame oil. This one's strong, so just a little bit goes a long way. Let's do 2 teaspoons. Next one. This one's called a sweet soy sauce. Yes, it does have sweetness to it. This is more from like Southeast Asia sort of cooking. And it's got a very nice consistency. We'll stop there. Once again, we'll wipe that bottle top too. Nothing worse than bottle tops that get stuck on. That's smelling actually really good. And then the last one is for a bit more sweetness and balance. Mangan style sweet cooking wine. Just like a dribble. Just like a boop.
How much is the boop?
A boop. Have you used ponzu, which is like soy sauce mixed with lemon juice and zest? Yes. I love ponzu. That's an easy one to make at home too. And I think there's a bit of ginger sometimes in it. Whoa, look at the way that just stirred together. Ponzu is so delicious with tuna. Now I want some sashimi. This looks beautiful, this sauce. Let's grab a spoon and taste it. See what we concocted. I don't know if you can see, but like you can faintly see the chili flakes in there. It's sweet, spicy, and salty, which I think is honestly perfect. It's sweet first, and then it goes kind of spicy on the middle of your tongue, not the back or the front. And then it finishes a bit salty. I literally don't want to add anything else. And then the sesame oil is not overpowering either, because sometimes you can put too much and then that's all you taste. Needed a simple, like, Asian style sauce. I find that pork belly is so fatty, so we always need some sort of sauce to cut through. That was easy. We can do a bit of garlic if you want. The other thing I was thinking of making garlicky was maybe we'll do up a bit of garlic olive oil for the broccoli after it's blanched, since we have time.